Han So-hee was part of a North Korean cheering squad. She says she performed for the late leader Kim Jong-il before being chosen to join the group and had extensive training in how to behave when travelling abroad. She defected in 2006. But Han says she would not have dared to defect while on an official trip to South Korea.
아니, 그런 생각은 당시엔 전혀 하지도.
I wouldn't even consider it, she says. It'll be the same for the cheerleading squad this time. They have family back home. They know if they defect, their family will be terrified and punished. Support staff surround the cheering squad, the athletes, the art troupe. One former North Korean police officer who was in charge of surveillance says intelligence officers would be among them with informants who report back. All of the delegation would be under 24/7 surveillance, he says. They wouldn't be able to go to the bathroom alone. Informants monitor who is talking to whom. At the Olympic Village welcoming ceremony for the North Koreans Thursday, official CNN spoke to declined to talk about anything beyond the usual pleasantries. The police chief for the Games says North Korea was not allowed to bring its own security. He tells me he's organised a separate field team dedicated to the North Koreans. I wouldn't go so far as to say the athletes are isolated, he says, but they are separated from the other athletes. We will have extra security for them. The North Koreans have taken 3 floors in the Gangneung Athletes Village and they've staked their claim, flying one of the largest flags of any country. No North Korean will stay alone. All apartments in the Athletes Village house 2 people or more. The police chief says there will also be South Korean guards permanently outside their living quarters. One way to ensure the security of the North Koreans, house them on the ferry that actually brought them here. The art troupe's accommodation for the first part of their trip. Very difficult to get too close to and very difficult to disembark undetected. Wherever the North Koreans go, so does the world's media. Han says they were trained in how to deal with that.
아무래도 남한이라면 가장 중요한.
The most important rule is not to speak, she says. When South Korean reporters ask something, we were supposed to remain silent. Also, we were told not to make eye contact with anyone, which may explain why some in the North Korean delegation do not engage or even smile. Once home, Han says there would be a full debrief and a review on how each person represented their country to the outside world. Paula Hancock's CNN, Pyeongchang, South Korea.